a director of the National Integrity Action, Daniel Archer, is suggesting that the Prime Minister Andrew Holness make public his 2021 and 2022 statutory declarations to combat misinformation, disinformation, fake news, or alternative facts that may be circulating concerning why it has not been certified by the Integrity Commissions. Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. It's a girl and Isabel Rose. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to the returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Put it on all so you won't miss an upload from me. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. So in this one, my people, we're seeing the director of the National Integrity Action chiding the Prime Minister as it pertains to misinformation, disinformation, and fake news, as well as the Minister of Information, Dana Morris Dixon, supports and elaborates the call for sanctions on information. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Go over to my other platform at Bell Rose Shorts Media. Subscribe to that channel, my people. Get that channel to 1K for me, please and thanks. So my people, following the Prime Minister's call for action to be taken against those who deem spreading fake news, misinformation, and disinformation, we're seeing a director of the National Integrity Action, Daniel Archer, is suggesting that the Prime Minister Andrew Holness make public his 2021 and 2022 statutory declarations to combat misinformation, disinformation, fake news, or alternative facts that may be circulating concerning why it has not been certified by the Integrity Commissions. And my people, we know the whole saga surrounding the Prime Minister's statutory declaration unable to be certified by the Integrity Commissions over almost 3 years now, right? And according to Section 56(1) of the Integrity Commission Act, imposes a gag on the Commission and bars it from disclosing information on statutory declarations, government contracts, and licenses. Any such information can only be made public when a report is tabled in the Parliament. Section 53 also imposes a restriction on disclosure of information. So my people, that is why the Integrity Commission cannot speak yet until that investigation is completed. However, the Prime Minister, as I've always been saying, knows what is going on between him and the Integrity Commission, so he can come and speak on it. Of late, during the whole local government election, he had spoken a bit on it, saying that they have written to him and he was supposed to give them some more information. From that time until now, we have not heard anything from the Prime Minister. And so it's alleged that the Integrity Commission has consistently called for the gag order to be repealed or revised, arguing that international best practices in anti-corruption as well as good governance, accountability, transparency in public affairs demand that restrictions upon the sharing of public interest information should be revisited. So, want to tell me if you don't agree with people where the Integrity Commission is calling for them to remove that section out of the Integrity Commissions Act that prevents them from coming forward to speak on any public affairs as it pertains to declaration and other information. Even yesterday, we seen the Integrity Commission basically letting the public know that it has submitted its 6th annual report to the Parliament. And as you can see, I have it up on the screen right there. The Integrity Commission wishes to notify the public it has submitted Parliament its annual report for 2023-2024 financial year ending March 31st, 2024. The report, which is Commission's 6th annual report, was formally received and signed for at the Parliament by the relevant personnels. Jamaicans for Justice Michael Jackson says she hopes the Commission's annual report touches on the matter of illicit enrichment of the 6 parliamentarians and the other public officials, so the public could have a sense of the status of the investigation given the high public interest in the matter. And people, me know a whole heap of one like myself wants to know this illicit 6 year amongst the other public servants whom they say are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Same should apply to the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. She quote, "You hear a kind of passing the buck where the Prime Minister is responding to journalists in very abstract terms, but you will hear nothing from the Integrity Commission." Last November, the Prime Minister indicated that he was in the process of responding to a second set of questions from the Integrity Commission concerning his statutory declarations. During a post-cabinet press briefing, Holness said, "They have written to me asking various questions. I have provided answers, and they have written to me again, and I am in the process of providing those answers." However, the Prime Minister has not provided an update on his interactions with the anti-corruption body. Archer, however, is concerned that lawmakers being probed for illicit enrichment could be on the Joint Select Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission's Act and the Integrity Commission's Oversight Committee. Concerns were heightened since it is now apparent that the parliamentarian seems to refuse to support and implement impeachment legislation. She argued that both the Code of Conduct and impeachment legislation have been acknowledged as important in ensuring that only persons of highest integrity serve in the Parliament. To this date, none of the Jamaica Labour Party's side has signed the Code of Conduct, allegedly, and the impeachment legislation is not even a part of this new constitution reform report. She added, "If they know that they are being investigated and have not told the people they serve, when the smoke clears, we can conclude that these members of Parliament lack integrity and do not belong in Parliament." However, Jamaicans for Justice Michael Jackson said she's not calling for the 6 parliamentarians being probed for illicit enrichment to be named. She said if the lawmakers being investigated for illicit enrichment currently sit on the Integrity Oversight Committee and Joint Select Committee reviewing the IC law, both committees should be disbanded and other members named to avoid unintentional disclosure. She's also making calls for the Integrity Commission to be entrenched in the Constitution to guard against attempts by anyone who is being investigated by the anti-corruption body who may take steps to undermine the Commission. The investigation of illicit enrichment is a very serious matter. When such a probe is triggered, it means that there was a mismatch between the income and assets of the persons being probed. So there you have it, my people, and so we take it that the Prime Minister will be heading to the general election with this matter still unresolved based on how slow the approach this is going, my people, because 2021, we're in 2024 now. That statutory declaration, we should get some form of answers from that already now, my people. That investigation from the IC should have wrapped up already, and we know what is going on where the Prime Minister's declaration for that year is concerned. And with him not really saying much, right, I don't know what else to say on this matter, my people, but he says that the people should hold the government or whosoever serving the public accountable. And so the people am calling out to you, sir, Andrew Holness. Under the law, you are supposed to, as well as the leader of the opposition, declare your assets, same must be certified and made public in a summary from the Integrity Commission.
As we begin, I always start with a few things that are noteworthy, and I think the first one is to speak to issues related to misinformation and disinformation. There's a lot of talk about this area, and I think it's important that we clarify. The administration has always been and will always be deeply committed to protecting democracy in Jamaica. And we are deeply committed to protecting democracy from any threats that there are. And governments around the world are dealing with this issue of misinformation and disinformation, especially on social media. And we've seen it. We know what happens. Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth. And so we love the robust debate And I say it all the time. It is important in a democracy that we can have dissent and that we can say, you're not doing good as a government. We don't like what you're doing, or you need to do this better. That's what a democracy is. And that's fine. And that's what we want to encourage, but not encouraging persons to post blatant lies online that then fuel a lot of this issue of disinformation and misinformation. And so it's very important that we understand that what the government is saying is that what is posted on social media needs to be based in truth. And in that vein, what we have said is that where there are issues or instances where we know individuals have posted things that are not true, that we will have to go after those individuals in terms of prosecuting them. And there are laws that are available. And I think the goal of everything that we are doing is ensuring that we are in an environment that is based on truth. That is what it is about. And so there is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case. It's just that we have to protect truth. And so this notion that we shouldn't go after those who perpetuate fake news is really strange, because around the world we see it happening in every country. Fake news is a problem, and it's fake, which means it's not truthful. And we are a country that is built on truth, and we will protect that in this administration.
So now, share your thoughts. Let your voices be heard, my people. Tell me what you think about everything that was said in this video. Let us reason down there in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, or run over to my other platform, Instagram and Facebook, and follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase, it goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Anisabel Rose movement. Member shout out goes to Angela and Ivan Wallace. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the continued support. Returning subscribers, big up on the clean self. New subscribers, thanks for coming on board. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like up the video, share out the video, support the ABR movement by playing your part. On the road to 20k, help me to get there by liking the videos and sharing them out so we can get more persons to come on board to subscribe to the channel. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.